Good evening.
Good evening. Hello, Sarah.
Good evening and welcome. Are you well, Nathan?
I'm brilliant, thank you. Yes.
Well, thank you for joining us this evening. What's the weather like in your neck of the woods?
It's been really sunny today, actually. Really good. Yeah, no
Has
rain.
it? Well, you see, we've always got that sea breeze where we are. So always a bit. Look at that. It looks like I've got, in honor of your sunflower spiritual centre, it looks like I've even got a yellow collar, look. It's my back.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, I promise you it's the backdrop. Good evening, Pamela. Nice to see you. Hi, everybody. Say hello. I'll pop your names on the screen and say hello to Nathan for us.
Hello, Pamela.
Oh, my coffee's just arrived. Thank you, my love. My little own coffee machine, bless him. Hope everybody's well this evening. How are you doing? How are you doing? Lindsay was joining us this evening. Nathan's kindly stepped in. Unfortunately, Lindsay's daughter's got COVID at the moment, but she's doing okay, ain't she, Nathan? And
yes,
you and Lindsay are both very well, so I just might say that. Hi from me. Oh, hi, Anita. Thank you for joining us. Hi, Trace. Trace, you're still coming up. You're still coming up with no little picture. I'm very sad not to see your little doggy. I really am. But I'll give you a wave. There you are. I've clicked it to wave. Hi, Anita. Thank you for joining. I'll see you on Sunday. Anita is my soon-to-be son-in-law's mum, and we're at the wedding, both of us, on Sunday in Sheffield at Whitley Hall. So we're very, very excited. Anita, I must tell you, I haven't tried my dress on that was supposed to be for last November. I don't know if it fits, and I've got everything crossed. Everybody's got that COVID belly. Everybody. I'll just have to hold it in on the photographs. Well, I shall, without further ado, get you to do the opening prayer for us, please, Nathan.
Yes. So if everyone's sitting comfortably, now I should begin. I'm not going to tell a story, honestly. So closing your eyes then, or relaxing as much as you can. Dear God, Mother Earth, thank you for bringing us all together here this evening on our internety world. And let us say a big welcome and hello to all our spirit friends, guides, loved ones in the spirit world for coming over this evening to give messages to all of those that they receive a message. And to give everyone some inspiration and gently cheer everybody up a bit. Let's get a quick message out to all of those that may not be feeling too good on here, and bring in some bit of love as well. Amen.
Amen. That's lovely. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. I must just point out, I won't be marrying my daughter and son-in-law. I will be a spectator, bystander. Call it what you wish. Let's see who we've got. Tracy says, I'm going to cancel church page and send in a request to let me back in, please. Oh, gosh. Right, I shall do my best. That's like 2 split screens, and I'll do my best. I get a bit trigger happy on the Nathan, and quite often click the wrong thing, and we get candles where there shouldn't be candles and all sorts of things. Good evening, Lisa Scott. Good evening, Sharon. Good evening, Jacqueline. Soon to be moving to Bridlington, Jacqueline. Great, exciting. And Lisa says, hope everybody's well. We are very well. Thank you very much here in Bridlington. We need some sunshine for this weekend, if everybody wouldn't mind asking. I don't think my daughter fancies wedding dress in the rain, and neither do I. My hair's just not built for rain. Oh, yeah, look. Yay, Jacqueline says, because she's moving to Brid. Yay. We can't wait to see you. Well, and on that note, I've got I think actually what we'll do, Nathan, in honour of your little prayer there, I think we'll do the absent healing prayer. What do you think?
Good idea.
And the little candles. I like the candles. I'd like to send lots of love, Love and healing to Abby, a baby Beatrice, who is Nick's daughter and our new granddaughter that's been born yesterday. She's absolutely beautiful. We're sending lots of healing. And also to Karen Coburn, whose brother's very poorly at the moment. She's asked if we can send healing. Healing to anybody who wants it, pop it in the comments. And of course, healing will be sent directly to you. Nathan, do you have anyone to add to the list before we go into the candles?
Yes. My daughter, Georgia, and to Miriam as well.
Oh, God bless. That's lovely. So here we go then. Great Spirit, Father, Mother God, here we bring upon you all those listed in our absent healing books, that it may please thee to heal them, be they sick in mind, body, or spirit, both those we know, those we don't know, and those who have known to ask for them. We ask for them now. Amen. Did you like the candles, Nathan?
Oh, very good, aren't they? I like them. Yeah. Did you like them yourself?
Absolutely. I tell you, it took me a look. I lost my nail doing it. Such fibs. Oh dear. This evening I've been I'm going to do the philosophy and the Bible read and the poem to give Nathan 5 minutes off so he can sit back and chill for 5 minutes while I do this. It's kind of inspired by things that are going on around at the moment, and people are contacting me with all sorts of things that are going on in life that in the great scheme of things, you know, you'll see anyway, you'll understand. Now, I did see they are, you're right, Lisa, she says peaceful and calm in those candles. You're absolutely right. I did see a poem that someone called Tracy Frost had written in July 2021 called Seeds, and I thought it was absolutely fabulous, and I've got to read it for you because I did the philosophy and then I saw the poem and I thought it really links it together, so I'll do the poem first. So it's called Seeds. Father, I want to try again on earth, for my lessons will remain unknown. All right, my child, but all I ask is to garden may be grown. I'll give you seeds to sow, varieties there are many, rich in colour and of strength, these seeds I have plenty. Father, this seed is doubt. No, child, you can leave that one out. How about resentment and jealousy? Again, dear one, it's not for me. Oh, look, this one says lack of worth. No, 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 that can't go in the earth. Then what about fear and hate? Now, child, would you really want that on your plate? But I'm now left with judgment, prejudice and separation. Unfortunately, these lead to the earth's degradation. So what should I plant? Why not these? Because they are tainted with rotten disease. Dear one, here look deeper within. These are the seeds, let me begin. Start with truth, which always stands tall. Plant next to honour, which won't fall. Sow kindness and plant this often, and compassion, hard hearts can often soften. Seed knowledge and wisdom in the hope that they grow, and hope itself is a good one to know. Sharing it next and support is another, but the most beautiful seed is love, there is no other. This is a vibrant and shines the glory of light. Yes, these are the seeds that when planted and planted just right. But why these and not those before? Because man made these and ruined his garden and more. The others are more to expand and enlighten, not to cause worry, harm and frighten. For the ground to blossom and bloom, And hearts need to be open with plenty of room. But when you plant lots of negative seeds, all you can grow is abundance of weeds. And I just think that's absolutely fab. I love that poem. I'm sorry if I stuttered a bit there. I'm not very good at out reading on platform, and I've got that to do tomorrow night live in church. So, yeah, so true, Jacqueline. It really is. Which brings me to my philosophy. Now, I have wrote the philosophy myself, but I do like to do little prompts just so I don't miss anything out. It's just the way I like to do it. So I always have this idea of each day. It started many years ago, actually, when I used to work at Building Society, and our underwriting team, and thank you, Jan, the underwriting team used to say to us, if your application starts off rubbish, it'll end up rubbish. So set your intention each day. And ever since then, I've set my intention each day, because good brings good, and bad brings bad. That's just my opinion. You know, if you set your intention, your day is going to be good, it will. Don't let others decide if your day is to be good. Make your own destiny, because no is a great word. Be kind to others, even when they're not being to you. Because the only person it affects when you retaliate is you. Because once you calm down and you've upset yourself because you've been stepping out of character, the other person, meanwhile, will not give you another thought during that day. So the only person it's affecting is you. Turn the other cheek to things you are hearing about you, even when you know they're not true. The truth has a fabulous way of coming out. Be patient. And treat others the way you want to be treated. Sow the seeds and reap the rewards. And remember, we live in an imperfect world. And if it would not be imperfect, it would be boring. If it was perfect, we'd be bored. Move on positive from the past and learn from it. Try not to dwell on mistakes or things you cannot change. You'll get through it somehow, some way. You really will. Keep pushing forward. Don't give up. That's my advice. Don't give up and set your intention each day. It's going to be good. And my Bible reading is Psalm chapter 44, verse 21. Would God not discover this? For he knows the secret of the heart. And you know who you are. You know you are in here. Be who you are. Don't let others dictate who you are or who you're going to be because of the way they are. And that's my advice to everyone. Set your intention every day. It's going to be a good day. Oh, lovely. Oh, that's really nice of you all. Thank you, everybody. That's really nice. So, I'm sorry about that being a bit long-winded, Nathan.
No.
Thank you. I hope I got my point across. I'm not always very good at. I'm getting there at speaking, but I have to have little prompts, otherwise I forget. Oh, thanks, Jacqueline. Bless you. So I'm afraid it's time to turn things over to you, so that I can go backstage and drink my coffee. I will help you all I can. Thank you, Lisa. Bless you. What's yours saying? That's a nice.
I've got hands on mine.
Wow. That's really nice. So that's quite a large coffee cup, that one, isn't it?
It's a bit too big, really. I keep leaving a cold bit on the bottom.
Well, they'll tell you at church, I get told off by Christine at church, because no matter what size coffee she makes me, or tea, I always leave half. So she made me half a cup, and I drank half the half. Oh, look, Jacqueline likes your cup. Yeah, I do, Jacqueline. That's fabulous, is that? For everybody who's Facebook user, can you remember to put your name in for Nathan? And then once you've said your name, if he's linked with you, just put your initial. So for instance, if they're linked with Jacqueline and she was Facebook user, she could say it's Jacqueline, but then in the message, yes, I agree with that, J. Did you notice I said, yes, I agree with that? Oh, dear, look. Oh. Thank you, everybody, for your kind comments. That's lovely. I hope you're all well this evening. I'm going to turn things over to Nathan. Now, Nathan stepped in for us at the 11th hour. He's got a lovely, lovely nature about him, and he's always smiling, and that's what I really like it. Lovely person. Thank you for joining us, Nathan. I'm going to pop backstage, and I'll leave you to the lovely, lovely people in our congregation, and I'll see you about 8:15, if that's okay. If you need me, shout. I'll be there.
Shout. I will.
See you in a bit.
Thank you. Wow. It's wonderful, wasn't it? Now, first of all, I've been having a name. This name that keeps popping up quite a bit. Actually, this morning I heard this name earlier, and it's the name Gilbert. Gilbert, a bit like Gilbert O'Sullivan, but minus the piano. So Gilbert. So I'm good, Jacqueline. I'm good. And Jan, hello. And Tracy. Do you know, it's only the second time I've done this, so I'm a little bit nervous, but there we are. Yeah, so this name Gilbert popped up quite a bit. He's male, of course. He's quite a tallish chap. He's quite a tallish chap, and a bit of a dresser. And he's actually shown me himself wearing a white shirt like mine with his sleeves rolled up for some reason. So he may write a bit in an office. Not sure, but he's pretty sleeves rolled up anyway. So does that ring a bell with anybody? Let's write a bit more. I'll give you some more details, right? Right. Oh, great. He's given me a name, another name, and this name is Kenneth. I'll be honest, if it isn't the first name I gave, we'll stick with a Kenneth, because the Kenneth is probably a bit more memorable to you. So I've heard it just now. So Kenneth. Tell me a bit about yourself, Kenneth. He's talking about the night sky, and the stars. So this is something that you do as well. Do you often look up at the stars quite a bit? You may have done this recently, last few weeks. Hello, Facebook user. I'm very good, thank you. You have to pop your name down though, so I get your name, because it just says Facebook user on here. Right, so I forget what I said now. No. So this chap's talking about the night sky. So this is something that you do, or would like to, or have done in the past. He certainly did do it. He's a gentleman. He comes through. He feels like granddad to me, granddad to you. And you're quite young at heart, he's saying. You're quite young at heart. He's a sort of granddad. Tell me a bit more about yourself. Who would like to wear, well, he's showing me dressed in like a tweedy outfit, like a tweedy jacket. So he's a bit countryside person who really like to have been out and about quite a lot. What else? He's talking about pigeons as well. Pigeons. Actually, did actually say wood pigeon, to be exact. So I don't know if you've got wood pigeons in your garden, or that's something that he had in his. He's made a reference to it. Let's say, so may I please? So, I don't know who you are. Can you pop your name down, please? Because it just says Facebook user when you come up like that. So I got this gentleman. What can I tell you? Well, I said Kenneth, didn't I? That's right, Kenneth. He's talking about lilies, white lilies. This would have been something that was quite close to him, lilies. This may have been something that was given to him at his funeral. That's the feeling I get with that. His white lilies. Oh, right. So he's saying these were placed on his coffin. He's quite a traditional granddad, actually, quite traditional ways. He's also given me a little memory link links up with you, and he just said feather boa. Lisa Howard. All right. I might put him. No one seems to take Kenneth at the moment, or a person with the name Kenneth around him. So, out of all that I just said, is anyone there that can take a part of that or a bit of that? That sounds familiar. Maybe just a small part. He's got a fondness for the sea as well. He's talking about, talking about boats. And I don't know if he had a, I'm not sure if he had a sailing boat or not, but I'm seeing like a yellow sail for some reason on a boat. So I'm not quite sure. We're going to move him to the side a bit, and I'm going to go direct this time. So I'm going to go direct to Lisa, because when I saw when you came originally, your name sort of stuck out a little bit. So go to Lisa, and can you just type like yes or no, just to get your attention. Oh, sorry, it was. Oh, that's the point. It was Scott, wasn't it? Because that was the earlier one. Yeah. Now, I don't know if your brother is in the spirit world or not, but when I saw your name, I heard brother come into my mind. Brother. So that was for Lisa. So I don't know if you have a brother, or yeah, I'm a bit sad. I'm a bit sad about that. So it might be. I'm not actually. Is it one or the other of you? And all I heard was Lisa. I'll be honest, I can't remember whose surname it was actually. So it could be Scott then, if that's the case. 1 minute, my brother. I have someone like a brother in spirit. Ah, right, that's good. Right, I see. So that was, yeah. You got Facebook user. So my brothers are here, but I have someone like a brother in spirit. Right, I see. Good. Right. He's like a brother. He was like a brother. Right. Let's find out some details about him. Just sort of link him with you. Right. So he's a very friendly person, and he's quite a rounded type of person. It's not big, but a sort of round, gentle sort of feeling with him. He is quite a gentle guy, I want to say. I don't know if he's got a little mole or something, a feature on the side of his chin or around his face, somewhere around this region, like a little mole or something here. And he's saying, chip off the old block. He was very similar to you in some ways. He was quite into gaming. He's saying gaming. He's beautiful. Ah, good. Yeah, and he would have helped you out a lot. Certainly things that happened and things that were around you. And if things were getting towards a breaking point, he'd step in and say, right, I can help you out. But he's quite softly spoken. quite a softly spoken voice. It would take a lot to sort of get him angry. He's quite a calm, placid sort of person. Lisa Howard. So, oh, I see. Always right. I see. Yeah. So I'm with Lisa Howard. That's right. Yeah. Right. It's difficult. All these names similar, isn't it? Right. So go back to him. Rewind. Yeah, he's got a very delicate nature with him, especially his fingers. For some reason, he's showing me. Looks a little bit like. Or what do you call them? Like a wheel, like a wooden wheel where you put the material through, like what do you? I can't think what you call them actually. Put sheep's wool, don't they? Put the sheep's wool in there and it comes out. Mangle. Loom. That's the word I'm looking for. Loom. Yes. That's the word I'm looking for. You show me one of those. Yeah. So it's a delicate. So you like to make things and do things. But I think this is you as well a little bit. Not totally, but he's probably trying to persuade you to do, or to take your mind off things that are going on at the moment and to try and spinning wheel. Yeah. Loom, spinning wheel. Loom was a bit different to a spinning wheel, wasn't it? Yeah, it was more like a spinning wheel. Sorry. Yeah. With the and use your foot, don't you? The foot to pedal the wheel round. That's right. Yeah. He's talking about being a bit cramped. He has a few. He's got quite a few mannerisms with him. Quite a few mannerisms. Right, he's calling them ticks. I get them sometimes. I know what he's talking about. But I think that's what happens sometimes when you get a bit stressful about things and you get a bit twitchy sometimes. But you say, I'm all right now. Yes. Yeah. He's at the moment, when I first saw him, he wanted me to sort of. He showed himself looking down at the computer. So I think he was taking an interest in what I'm doing at the moment, more likely. But he did like looking at. He's kind of like computers, games, that sort of thing. Anything that helps the mind, because he was quite a mindful person, interested, like to explore things and that. Right, it's just said a saying. Can you repeat that? Ooh, he used to have lots of sayings. I'm trying to get him to repeat what he just said. That's an old one. Many, it's an old saying. Like many old. Oh, I'm not even going to begin to say that one. But water under a bridge anyway. That one. But the water under the bridge. If you know that one. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. That's what he said. Yeah. This is all sounding very familiar. So, Lisa. Let's get you to type something. I might also it. Can you just type something for me, Lisa? And I know that you're there. All right, all right. I hope I am with you after that. That's a good idea. Yeah, I can see your writing here. I see. This is the chap who I said was like a brother to you originally. He's like a brother to you. And helped you out a lot. Actually helped you out quite a lot in many ways in difficult situations. He was very intelligent chap, but also he did like his own company now and again. What else I said now? All right. Well, he's showing himself around about 30, so that's sort of a young mid-age. No, he's not. I wouldn't say he was young, or well, very young. I wouldn't say he's very old, but he's sort of. Oh, sorry. He said he's a. Thanks. He said he's about that. Clearly, he's about in his 40s. He said. Yeah, middle age. He says he's got quite a good sense of quite good. He's got a very good sense of humour. Did you believe it beyond children? Did you beyond children? I'm not sure yet. Right, yes. He's saying there were some little ones. There's a girl, young girl. Quite longish blonde hair. It looks blonde from here. Quite longish blonde hair, quite curly hair. That's what I can kind of say. I think it may have been a boy. Is that a boy as well? I want to say girl and boy, actually. But they were very young indeed. Yeah. He's talking about postage stamps for some reason. And probably about diet and healthy eating. It kind of leaded me to say that he wasn't the most healthiest person in the world. Right. I've got the name Tom. It's just given me. Comes through. Or Thomas. All right. Jason, I was a cousin. Jason. I got his name. Ah, right. Yeah, but you were very closely knitted. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I felt that every time there was like a things that got a bit, to the edge of stuff. He was sort of there. But he would like to think about things before he said them. So he liked to weigh up the situation before he actually, yeah, got involved with it. He'd sort of work out the balances of things. Um, yeah, was it a boy and a girl? I don't know if I got this right or not. Was he? How do I put that? His passing, was it quite, what's the word, suspicious or quite, or something that may not come out fully about it? Yeah, yeah. Three daughters. Son. That was his son. So this isn't. I'm a bit confused. All right. Yeah, I had a feeling it wasn't like a natural pass, and it was something that occurred, that happened. Yeah. Did he live in quite a built-up area? I have to ask you. Yes, yeah, good. Right, that's good because that means I'm on the connection. You know what I mean? So yes, so he did a bit of it. He's talking about. He's giving me the name Alice. Alice. How does that sit with you? Oh, that's good. That's good. Right, and also he's giving me a little link. All right, he's also giving me a little link for rabbits, like a pet rabbit. Something like this pet rabbit as well. It's quite difficult actually doing this something like this. Yeah. He's very good with his hands. Very good with his hands. That's what I'm going to say. Well, he wanted to be good with his hands. And this might not fit. Well, it could be around him somewhere. That name around him somewhere, not necessarily that close to him. That's have you been eating? I ask you, have you been eating a bag of crisps recently? Very recently. Yes, we can do that. Yeah. And I don't know if I'm right or not. I might be right. He's talking about something in an envelope, and I don't know if he used to wear long beady not beads, are they? But long sort of necklaces that went down to the navel. Someone's wearing one of them. Yeah. It's one of his rings. There's a ring as well around. Oh, right. You've been eating crisps. That's good. That's good. That's good. And so I know I'm with you. So also, is it him or you that would have drank a glass of orange squash? A glass of orange squash. I saw that earlier, actually. I'm picking up the Chris has probably to do for him as well. So yeah, this glass of orange squash. And I got, because you said cancer, didn't you? That connects with that, or something to do with that. Is it? Perhaps it is an orange squash, but it's certainly orange anyway. Maybe fine. Orange. He had quite a bad sense of humour as well. Anyway, what's he come through? Kind of like you should relax and you should sort of, there's lots of different things going on at the same time. And you've got to sort of pick the one that's more important and then go down the list of, prioritise. That's the word, isn't it? Different things that are going on. And be yourself, and not necessarily always be part of the crowd. Yeah. And with that, he wants to give you a daffodil. Daffodil. That could be representing spring as well. Thank you. I think you're working with me, Lisa. There's a few other people here, isn't it? Obviously. So I work with somebody else. I'm just going to have a sip of water and then connect to a different link. All right. All right. So as soon as I did that, I heard the name Andrew. That's all right. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, Andrew. So this is not necessarily your name, obviously not. It's probably a person that's around you was around you that passed. Oh, they are a relative, right? They're going to be I heard that. So they are a relative to you. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much. What's that, Andrew? Just have a bit of he's a relative, but he's a bit far out. So he's not like grand or granddad. I mean, grandmother or grandmother. He's going to be a bit further afield in the relationship. So he's possibly hasn't quite told me yet. I know there's a bit of a distance. Tell me more about yourself. Well, he could be, yeah. So he could be a bit comical as well, this chap. He's showing me wearing very large black boots. He's talking about Bath. So, yeah. So I'm going to ask him, what have you been doing recently? Oh, I can't say that. Well, this is to give the message to a person that's been in bed. Perhaps they're not well. I'm not sure. But it's giving me a person in bed. This one of you have been in bed just recently, or maybe today even. Just during the day, that is, not at night, during the day. Maybe not feeling too good. Yeah. And you got a bit of a sore throat as well. That's probably why you're in bed. You've got a bit of a sore throat. So, who's been in bed with a sore throat? Does that ring a bell? I'm trying to get him to pick you out, see. All right, I heard that. So he's when he was little, or when we were little, used to, do you remember Trumpton? Just heard that. So Trumpton, yeah, that's going back a bit, isn't it? Must be 70s or late 70s. Trumpton, children's TV show. So who remembers that? Yes, we can do that. Yeah, Jacqueline.
Hi, thanks for that,
Hello.
Nathan. Hi, Jackie, are you there? She's frozen. What an inappropriate time to freeze. I just thought sometimes, especially because it's only your second time doing this, and you're doing fantastic. The detail's amazing, and it's very difficult, isn't it, when you're doing it out of the comments. And I just thought, if I can get somebody on, Jackie, if you can hear me, you're frozen. So, so I don't know if I could do anything from this end. No, I can't. If you try and reconnect, Jackie, and when you I'll just remove. There we are. That's right. I don't know what's happening. Let's try that. There we are. That's better. Right. I'll be back in a bit.
Brilliant. Hi,
Nathan. Are you all right, love?
I'm good, thanks.
Oh, good.
I've got a very strange echo in my end. My voice. So I've got it's quite funny. I can hear everything I say a second afterwards.
I've just put Jackie on mute. I think I know what's going on. Jackie, if you've got Facebook Live somewhere around you, turn the volume down on the Facebook, and it shouldn't, fingers crossed, echo back. I think that's what it is. So I'll unmute you and see if we get the echo back. How we doing? No, it's still recording. Say you've got it. Hang on. Say you've got it on your phone at the side of your computer, or are you on your phone? Nod for me if you're on your phone, are you? Yeah, okay. So have you got Facebook on somewhere else watching? Just frozen again. We're not doing very well, are we? I think I'll drop Jackie. Oh, she's disappeared. That's the problem. When you see, I have it on my phone here, so I can see who Facebook users are, but I have to turn the volume down. Otherwise, it echoes back, and it's a real problem when it does it, isn't it? We'll see if she reconnects, so we'll try our best. Yes, indeed, Pamela, technology, eh? If anyone else would like to come on live on screen, I can send you the link. And get you on for a reading with Nathan. We've only got about 15 minutes left. So who was that putting that message on? Mary Ann Murphy. If Nathan brings your loved ones through, he will tell you. He can't sort of bring them to order, if you know what I mean. He can only bring them through if they're there. Oh, she says it's not doing it. She says, Jacqueline. Oh, bless her. Oh, there you go. Tracy, there we are. Look, it looks like you were linking with her. So I'll drop backstage.
Brilliant. Oh, thanks, Tracy. That's good. So you went to bed with a sore throat last night. Yeah, because I felt that myself a little bit. And Trumpton, well, yeah. And not sure about Andrew. That's all right. So we've got a connection. That's good. So Andrew or Andy. Could be around somewhere. You probably have to think out of the box a little bit with him. But don't worry about the name at the moment. Just put that aside. So I'm just connecting with you, really. And see who's about. And who's telling me this information. So, right, that's interesting. So I'm getting an image of an aeroplane. And this aeroplane is just not a big aeroplane like a jumbo jet. It's a small, very small aeroplane. So where's Tracy? Oh, she's there. Right, so I see a very small aeroplane that's around you somewhere. And this is something we did as kids, I've heard, in my mind. So how's that, Tracy? Can you just confirm for me or not? Oh, that's it. Brilliant. It's microlight. Yes. Yeah, that's right. That's what it looked like. Yeah. And that's brilliant. He's had a very it feels like he's got a very solid foundation to you, and he's very close to you. He's talking about Lucasade. Oh, models. Yes, models. But he used to make the models himself, didn't he, as well? But yeah, Lucasade. So energy drinks. I don't know if this is you or him. I'm not sure, but plus he's saying to me you need a bit of energy as well. And yeah, he's also talking about cardboard boxes. So I don't know if someone's going to move or needs a cardboard box or there's a reason for having a cardboard box. But that's what he said. But he's got a good sense of humour with him. And when he's got a point, he likes to put it over. Right. Yeah. Oh, I see. So he's sort of saying, right. So he's saying to you then, you're still getting those sore throats when you were younger. And your son's moving out this weekend. So you're obviously you feel quite heartfelt about that. Oh, right. He comes quite close when I read that. So he's quite close to you now. Do you sometimes feel him touching, I don't know, the side of your head? It's a sensation that's him. And he's saying spot on. And he had a nickname for you, or I think he had a nickname. He's saying it sounds like Trickle or Treacle, something like that. And there's a little reference with cakes as well. These cakes. I don't know if it was you who made the cakes or your mum or that. I'm not sure. Ah, right. Yes. Ah, yes. Don't worry. Treacle, yes. Treacle, yeah. But he's saying it's a bit of a chop off the old block. Yeah, get out properly. Chip off the old block as well. He's just said state school to me. State school. Was that your dad? I'm not sure. Were you? I'm not sure why he said state school. But yeah, he's a mind of information. And I get the feeling wherever he went, it wouldn't really matter because he picked up information and was so interested in lots of things that it wouldn't matter so much where he went. Yeah. He's got a thing about shoulders for some reason. There's shoulder pads. I'm not sure. Someone's got something to do with shoulders. Yeah. Quite upright. I'm not going to say military. Might be wrong, but there's a possibility there. Or this could be Granddad. But, right, he was. Oh, yeah. So he's like, yeah. Oh, Sally. Just give me the name Sally as well. That was quite clear. Brilliant. Yeah, I feel like you've got a really nice connection with him because the connection feels it's a nice flow. Yeah. And was it him then with the big boots? Because he's all about large boots or something as well. Big boots or boots. But if someone used to shine the boots, I'm not sure. But it should be big boots. That was at the beginning. I don't worry if you can't take Sally. Don't worry. So, what else? I don't want to say about smoking, but there's a little thing about smoking when he was younger, maybe. Show me some cigarettes he's got or something. I don't know. But plus there's somebody around you that shouldn't be, and they are. Oh, right, that's what it was then. Oh, right. Oh, was it bath night as well on the Sunday as well then? Because the two seemed to connect together when I saw them. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So there's somebody else then around you that's smoking a little bit who shouldn't smoke. That's probably why I mentioned that. And a bit of a stuffy nose. I don't know if that's him or someone around, but got a bit of a stuffy nose. Adenoids, it feels like, actually, a little bit. Perhaps that's to do with maybe that connects with the sore throat as well. I'm not sure, but maybe. Yeah, he's got a ton of energy, loads and loads of energy. Yeah, loads of energy. I think he's come to give you loads of energy as well. That's what it feels like. I don't know if he grew a tash once upon a time. Oh, brilliant. He had this little tash. If not him, I don't know. Brilliant. Yes, yeah. Hence the Lucasade. Yeah. That's energy giving drinks. All right. Oh, it wasn't him then. That's all right. I'll leave the shaving bit. Perhaps your son's thinking about growing a tash. I don't know. No, maybe not. Anyway, so he's come. Do you ask him, does he want to give you anything? He says advice. I was thinking of a physical object. He wants to give you some goldfish in a bowl as a probably memory link. And about feeding the goldfish. All right, just showed it off. Oh, that's why I said that. See, they do watch, don't they? They do know what's going on. God dear. Yeah, but I think people worry that they think they see what we do all the time. Because they don't. It's only certain things they do. Oh, show me from the fair. Oh, that's good. Yeah. You see that in holidays as well. Holidays. Spring bank holiday for some reason. And camping as well. And did he try to get you in the girl guides as well? Is it? Yeah. Also, I've got a song that suddenly comes into my head. Now, I don't know. Did he like his music? Did he like his music quite a lot? I don't want to say this because just in case you say he didn't like his music, because this is a bit obscure in a way. Oh, right. Oh, brilliant. Oh, that's good. Yeah. Yeah. Did he like his music? Because it's a song by The Who, actually. Yeah, The Who. That's sort of 60s, wasn't it? 60s, 70s. Well, they're still playing now and again now, aren't they? But yeah, it's a. Anyway, it's a Who song. Things they used to get up to. Yeah, and as I say that, there's a sort of strong camaraderie with him to a lot of people, you and your family, and people that he knew, and everybody that was around him. There's quite a strength in numbers. Strength in numbers, and he's like, yeah, thanks for that. And you go pat on the old back. Actually, give me a bit of a pat on the old back as well. Oh, brilliant. Yeah. I don't know if he was into this or not. It's probably not. But I've got to give you a totem animal. Oh, yeah. You ever heard of totem animals? Like animals that sort of follow us around. Like, not guides as such, but a little bit like guides, but totem animal. I've got to give you a polar bear. Maybe somebody wore it as a necklace or something. I don't know. But a white polar bear. Yeah. I don't know if I've got enough time to go to somebody else. I'm not sure. But it's a really nice link. It's talking about the marathon now. Marathon. I don't know if that's marathon chocolate bars or running a marathon. I think this is you running the marathon, isn't it? I'm not sure. Oh, brilliant. Oh, that's good. I like polar bears. Remember the polar bears on the Glacier Mints? That's going back, isn't it? Polar bears on Glacier Mints. Cool. Yeah. And probably that was it as well, wasn't it? The sweets and Glacier sweets. Yeah. Cool. It's a bit like he's saying, good old days. Good old days. Yeah. Well, you could buy a chocolate bar and it was like the proper size. And if you buy it now, it's about half the size. Foxes. That's the one. Yes. Yeah. But he was quite old fashioned then, but I feel he would still be a bit old fashioned now, really. But it's not old fashioned, is it? It's like saying, stick up to our beliefs and things and not let all this modern life get us down, because it does a bit sometimes, doesn't it? Yeah. And not just the last few years, but generally, it can get on your nerves, can't it? So, all right. Oh, that'd be good. Yeah, I'll go for it. Yeah. Oh, crikey. That's a brilliant age, isn't it? Wow. 96. Oh, that'd be an amazing age to live to, wouldn't it? Wow.
It certainly would.
Yeah. Oh.
It certainly would. I don't know where the time's gone, Nathan. Do you?
I don't. I mean, quick.
Yeah, it did. It did. Oh, she says yes, amazing. 96, that is amazing. Wow.
Thank you for working with me, Tracy. That's brilliant.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you, everybody, for that. And thank you, Nathan. You always bring lots of detailed information, which is, and sometimes with one of the readings that I noticed earlier, when it was not a natural death, shall we say, it's very difficult to word it, isn't it, without putting your foot in it. So you've got to sort of slow things down like you did. You did exactly right. There you go. Tracy said, thank you very much. So thank you for all that wonderful evidence. That was super duper. And I'd ask you to do the closing prayer if you wouldn't mind. Oh, Jacqueline says, she's saying sorry, it kept kicking her off. Never mind, Jacqueline, we tried.
So close your eyes for the last time. Well, not last time, obviously not.
That's why I was laughing.
That's shocking, doesn't it? Sorry.
The last time this evening, before you go to bed.
Good. This is it. If you want to do a prayer before you go to bed, you can, can't you? I suppose. Yeah. Anyway, close your eyes for this time. Dear God, Mother Earth, thank you for bringing us all together here this evening. And thank you for all the laughs and jokes, and for our friends that have come through, made some really nice connections, proving to us that life does continue once we've passed, and the happiness and the cheerfulness that we can obtain. And Amen.
Amen. Lord, keep us safe this night, secure from all our fears. May angels guard us while we sleep till morning light appears. Amen.
Amen.
Do you know, I've just looked out the window and it's going dark. We're losing the light already, aren't we? You know. Oh dear. I did notice this morning when I opened the doors to let the rabbit out, I thought, oh, it's damp this morning. The weather's turning. Dear. What a quick. Mind you, we've had some fabulous summer weather this year. I've really enjoyed it. So thank you very, very much, Nathan. That's fabulous of you for joining us this evening. Next week's speaker online is Alice instead. We haven't got a raffle to draw tonight, but I will be putting one up for next week. I'd just like to mention to all those that can make it into our church, tomorrow evening we will be live in church with Pat Waits. It will be indoors. We did the first 5 weeks outside, you know, Nathan. We set up church outside the church. And because we had fabulous weather, and then on the 6th time, which was last week, we decided to go inside, and would you believe the weather changed? It's like they had it really good for us for 5 weeks, so we were very, very lucky. It was amazing. And we're still doing open circles on a Monday. If anybody's free on Friday morning, I'm going to do coffee morning up at church, probably about 10 till 12. I've got a fabulous bingo machine. We've all been having great fun testing the bingo machine. If you want to run the bingo, you can have a go with the electronic machine. It's very easy, trust me. If Wayne and I can do it, anyone can. And in fact, Reverend Adrian had a go with it last night when we were at another venue, and he really enjoyed it too. It's a bit addictive, is the bingo machine. They said, give our love to Lindsay, and sending lots of healing to her daughter for her to get well soon. How can people contact you if they want to get hold of you, Nathan? Yeah, well, I'm part of Sunflower Spirit. Get this right. Must get this right. I get told off. So it's something that myself and Lindsay have been running for a number of years. And now the last 18 months, we've been running it online. It's been really well, actually, going really well. So it's a Sunflower Spiritual Centre. We're on Facebook.
And we do lots of different things during the week, different events and stuff. And yeah, so you're welcome to come along and join in if you want.
Lovely. If I was a bit near, I'd pop by and say hello. You never know. You never know.
Yes.
Never say never, I say. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. You know where I am if you want to contact me if you need anything, help with anything. Sorry, I'm just trying to read some of these messages. When is the bingo, please? Is that Friday morning? It is indeed, Lisa. I will be there from 9 o'clock. The bingo will be on from about 10 till 12. Please come along. We have got quite a few people coming this week, and it's great fun. If you want to go at running it, yeah, I'll happily come out of the hot seat and you can take over. And Jacqueline's saying thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, ever so much for joining us. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you next week, unless, of course, you can come live to the church, and we'll see you then. Nathan, thank you very much. Take care, everyone. God bless.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. God bless everyone. Good night.
Bye.